Hello, my lovelies. We made it to day 13 of this Halloween yoga challenge, All Hallows Yoga. We're gonna get upside down today. I inspired this. This was inspired by the upside down and Stranger Things. You know, I actually did a whole upside down July challenge. You know, spooky, hits upside down, hits reversed. And that's what we're gonna do today. Now, if you remember from yesterday, I told you that yesterday's class would be the warm up for today. So I encourage you to take a moment, pause this video, go to yesterday's class so you can get warmed up for this class, because this class is going to be solely a headstand workshop. So please go get warmed up before you try this. So go do yesterday's class. Now hopefully you're back, you're warmed up, and we're ready to work on headstand. I'm going to teach you the most basic variation of headstand. It is a teddy bear headstand and a tripod headstand. If you'd like to work on more advanced versions or postures or asanas, again, my 16 class pack is what you want, or my Witchcraft and Wellness bundle. Those things will both have multiple headstand and crow pose and different arm balance and inversion classes in them. The links for that will be in the description box below. And we did just make it to the end of this challenge. If you enjoyed this challenge, if you'd like to support my channel, my courses are there for you. Come join my membership. You know, I have live yoga, live tarot, live workshops. If you'd like to support me, it's only $9.99 a month. I think that's it. I have a total 30-day free yoga challenge on my channel, and inside the membership there is other challenges. I had an entire 30-day September challenge based on I am affirmations, and literally, like, you join the membership, you get access to like 60 plus classes, tarot challenges, tarot workshops, new moon and full moon workshops, everything. And it's only $9.99. So yeah, no, come join us. Just hit that join button, that's all it is, or grab yourself a course. So I'm done ranting at you. We're gonna get into this headstand. So again, you should have warmed up already. So we're gonna start with a teddy bear headstand. A teddy bear headstand is our crow pose, but on our head. So you're gonna start just like you would in your crow pose. And again, if you're like, Natasha, crow pose is already like out there for me, that's okay. I want you to go back to what we did yesterday, and I want you to play around with these crow pose crunches, just like that, in your boat pose, or you can do it from your back. That is a great place to start for any arm balance or inversion. So for our teddy bear headstand, we are starting in our crow pose. Now I recommend, perhaps, if you're on a very hard floor like me, you can place a blanket underneath your head. I'm just kind of used to it. I've been headstanding for 10 years, actually since I was a kid, but consistently for about 10 years. My head's used to it. Your head might not be. Place a thin blanket or a towel underneath your head. I wouldn't recommend a pillow because that's going to throw off your balance, but maybe put some pillows, some crash mats around you, okay? Stay safe. If you have a neck injury, a spine injury, a head injury, don't do this. That should, you know, common sense, but anywho, we'll get started. So we're starting just like we set up in our crow pose. Palms on the mat. Knees are tucking into the triceps. And instead of trying to lift our feet off the mat and keep our head lifted, we're coming to this crow pose situation, bending into the elbows, knees are coming to the triceps, and you're just gonna boop. Place your head on the mat. In that kind of tucked crow pose with your head on the mat, your goal is to get your hips over your shoulders so our spine is not rounded. Our spine isn't crunched, you know, and it looks like a little teddy bear. You know how teddy bears sit? I think that's the inspiration for this posture. But I'll do that one more time for you. Setting up for your crow pose. Come into your headstand. So look, I'm in my crow pose, like now my feet aren't even lifted up off the mat. And I'm lowering my head to the mat and then lifting my feet up. My elbows are at a 90-degree angle. My feet are pointed. And I'm a little teddy bear, upside down. So, play around with that. Let yourself fall. If you're gonna roll, tuck the chin to the chest, roll out of it. You can fall to the side. You can come back the same way you came. I recommend highly to let yourself fall safely, because 9 times out of 10, my yoga clients come to me and they're like, Natasha, I don't know how to get upside down. I can't get upside down. Yes, you can. It's a fear thing. It's a mental thing. You're afraid of falling. If you let yourself get that fall out of the way, you realize it's not as bad as you think, and it's not as scary to go upside down. I have fallen in some terrible ways out of a headstand. So, let me be the one to tell you, you might fall, and that's okay. It's yoga practice, not yoga perfect, but I want you to be safe. And if you're scared or uncertain or have an injury, don't do this. Stick with your crow pose on your back. So, from there, if you're like, Natasha, cool, I got it. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Great. You're gonna start in that teddy bear and maybe work on lifting your legs up. So, teddy bear. Maybe you lift your legs up. Maybe you straighten them to the sky. And then we safely come on down. These are all just options, my friends. Your ability to do a headstand does not measure your worth as a yogi, as a person. It's okay if you never do a headstand. The point of yoga and advanced yoga isn't even on your mat. It's not the asana. It's not the crazy yoga tricks and the headstands and the forearm stands. Advanced yoga can be meditation. Advanced yoga can be journaling. Advanced yoga can be ahimsa and non-harming and all these things. So do not attach your worth to whether or not you can do a headstand or not. I just want you to have some fun and perhaps connect with some of that inner child healing, because I don't know about y'all, but when I was a kid, I used to love doing this. I think we used to call it a tripod when we were kids, when we did the crow, we did the headstand, and we used to tumble around like that. And obviously as adults, you know, we're not as nimble, or we're a little bit more fragile now that we're older, but I just want you to tap into some of that play and have a good time, especially on this Friday the 13th. So if you're done with your headstand, I want you to go ahead and rest, relax. You can take a forward fold, you can take a child's pose, wherever you want to be, any kind of counter pose. I wanted to thank you for doing this challenge with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful Friday the 13th. Remember, it's not unlucky, it's actually a very lucky day. And tomorrow we have the new moon and solar eclipse in Libra, which I will also have a class for if you want to keep your yoga streak going. Remember that sometimes it takes 60 days to finish a 30-day challenge, or 20 days to finish a 13-day challenge. And this challenge will always be free here on my YouTube. You can come back to it as many times as you want. If you want more yoga, more challenges, I highly recommend joining my membership. Or if you want to work on headstand, crow pose, all those things, snag that 16-class package or my Witchcraft Wellness bundle. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting me in my channel. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without all of you. I just hope you have a wonderful Halloween season, wonderful spooky season, a wonderful Friday the 13th, and I will see you next time.